Hey guys, I have done two videos this week. I'm sorry about the mess. It's always about the mess. So I was doing my hair and I just thought maybe I could clarify things right now. I was editing the video. I was also editing the video. So this week I have made two videos. There is this video I made, I think it was like some days ago. I made this video in where I was explaining about how I came to Denmark and everything. Just to clarify things, I started from the end so that I could tell you the whole journey to the new subscribers, to everyone who is asking questions. It would be good for them to know from the beginning how it started. And now I have another video I made like 2 days ago when I visited Italy. So I'll be posting those video. I don't know, maybe I should post one today and the next one after a couple of days. So and I hope you enjoy the videos, and please don't forget to subscribe, and tell me which video I should make next. And see you in the next video. So, okay, that's better. So hi guys, hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today it's, which day is today? Oh, today it's Saturday and I just came back home. So I was out with a friend and I had a really good time. I had so much fun. When I talk about fun, just know it was a good day for me. So and then I thought to myself, it's good if I make a video today. So I'm recording with my phone and I have so many incoming texts, and I will have to request you to ignore the mess behind me. There is so many things on the bed and I'm rearranging the room today, so everything is just messy, and I just came back to organize today because I have some time now, so that I can go to church tomorrow. I needed to mute my phone really quick because I have so many messages that they are incoming and they keep disturbing me. So today's video, I'm gonna talk about how I came to Denmark, and I'm really hoping that I could help you in some way. But before I do that, I have to put a disclaimer, guys. I'm no longer with Ninacare. I never worked with Ninacare. I was just trying to help you guys on how you could go to Aupair Internet Lab before, but I was not working with Ninacare and I'm not with Ninacare. So as I am here in Denmark, I don't have any agency. I'm by myself. I don't have any agency. But before I got to be myself by myself, I was with an agency. I will get back to that later. So first thing I would like for you to know, those shoes behind me. So guys, like I was saying, so I'm facing the sun and it's a bit hot for me. Like I told you, like I was saying, I don't have any agency here in Denmark, but before that I came here with an agency. So here's my story. When I was in Kenya, I got a host family and they requested me if I would want to be an au pair in okay, let me start again. So like 2 years ago, I was working in Dubai, and then I got this family on Facebook. I think I remember I posted a picture of me and my baby cousin on Facebook, and I didn't even expect someone to respond to that post. So I told I wrote there on Facebook, au pair in Europe, that I'm looking forward to get a host family to come to Denmark. No, to go. Okay, I need to breathe because I'm nervous, excited, and both mixture, it's making me not to breathe. So I need to breathe. So I'm gonna go again. So guys, what happened is, like, when I was in Dubai, I was in Abu Dhabi, not Dubai. I thought to myself, like, I have always wanted to come to Europe ever since I was like 12, 13. I had this crazy dream. I kept telling my friends that I wanted to come to Europe. That they were like, "Oh no, you're not gonna go. It's not gonna happen." But normally, I will ignore every negativity that you bring my way because I believe I can achieve anything I want as long as I'm alive. So the thing I did is that in Dubai, so I was texting this host family. No. My God. Okay, when I was in Dubai, so I posted this picture of me and my baby cousin on Aupair in Europe, and this lady just responded and sent me a text message, and she DM'd me on Facebook, and she was like, "Hi, I saw your post. It's very interesting. Would you be interested to be an Aupair internet lad?" And during that time, I used to get a lot of people who were scams, like they will tell me they want me to appear for them, and then they will ask me to set them like $750 or $950, or I don't know. So I didn't believe in it, but at the same time I told her, yeah, I'm interested. I would really be grateful if I could get that opportunity. And then she told me like, we are away for vacation, me and my husband and the kids, we will get back to you when we are back in the Netherlands. So when she got back in the Netherlands, she texted me. They were in France for vacation, and then she texted me. She told me if I'm still interested, or if I have already found a host family. And I told her I'm very interested. During that time, I didn't have anything. I didn't have my passport. I didn't have anything, and I was still in Abu Dhabi. And I told her I'm interested, but at the same time I had to stay positive. I have to think of how I could go home. And later when I went home, she told me if I have an agency, and I said I don't have. And she requested me if I could register with Ninacare, which I was already registered with Ninacare before, because I heard about au pairing in the Netherlands long time ago. So I was checking on Google's, and I was talking to this friend of mine from South Africa, and she was an open in the Netherlands. I told her to recommend me some agency that one I can use, and she sent me Ninacare. So I registered with them, but it can be really overwhelming when you text a lot of families and they don't respond to you. But don't give up. Don't give up. Because per day I used to send like 20 text messages to families and they will not respond. Different families. Every day in the morning I would wake up and I'm just texting families, hey, I would love to be your au pair. Could you be interested to give me this opportunity? I know I used to say so many things to them, but they didn't want to give me a chance, or I was not the right match for them. So God made a way for me to go back in Kenya, and I went back to Kenya. I didn't have my passport, but I was talking to this good friend of mine. Oh my God, I love you. I love you. I know you don't like when I say I love you, but I love you. You are an angel in my life. So she helped me because I didn't have money during that time. If you watch my previous video, you will understand my story, how it went down in Abu Dhabi. And when I went there, my friend helped me and I got the passport. And this lady from the Netherlands texted me and said, hey, are you ready so that we can start with the paperwork? And I'm telling you guys, I didn't have passport, I didn't have birth certificate, but within a like a week, actually that time I could even have given up, because I was like, it's not gonna be possible for me to go there. My passport is not out yet. She need me as quick as possible, but she wanted me to be there as quick as possible, but she was also patient with me to wait for me. She was like, if it's not possible for you, during that time it was September, and then she was like, if it's not possible for you to come as soon as possible, you can always come here on December. And then I started the paper. Within a few days my friend helped me. I got my passport on time. I had to pay money to get my passport, you know Kenya, how it works. And then I got my birth certificate, I got everything, and I proceeded with Ninacare. Within 2 weeks I already had everything ready. So I went to the Netherlands, and I actually, unfortunately, after staying with her already for a few, like 1 month, I don't know, it's like something that when you're getting the host family for the first time, you are always in a rush. You don't even care if it's the right match for you or not. You just want to be out of the country. So for me, I didn't ask the question that I needed to ask, or we just thought we were right match. But when I went to that house, we were not like much between me and my host mom back then. We were not the perfect match for us. It was a real mess. It was a mess. And I did a rematch after 2 months, and I got a really good host family. And thanks to Nina Care, I will always be grateful for them, because my agent back then, her name was Michelle, and she helped me. And she was like, "Hey, I'm so sorry things are not working for you with the host family, but my colleague has a family. If you are interested, I would give the family, you talk to them, or you can talk to my colleague." And I did that, and me and that host family, we had the best time in Netherlands. I loved it. Actually, if there is something I didn't want to add, it's me au pairing in the Netherlands. It was marvelous. It was given by God, you know? It's like when God gives you a plate full of food and you just don't know what to do with it. So it was a blessing for me, because I loved every experience I got there. The kids were like 10 and 9, and we became like good friends. We could argue a lot with the kids, but we had our ups and downs, but we always found a way to make it up to each other and talk about things when they were not going well. With my host mom, we were two adults in the house, and I loved the way we communicated. I loved the way I communicated with my host dad. I loved the way I felt when I was allowed them. So when you open the Netherlands and your contract is almost over, you will, if you want to be an au pair again, there is a bee in the room. So guys, the bee is officially gone. So when I was in the Netherlands, when it was almost the time for me to go back home, so I was trying to look for the host family in different places. I tried Sweden, um, I tried Germany, but I didn't know how to speak German. I didn't have that certificate that they require for you to au pair in Germany. So then I contacted this agency. It's an agent. Her name is Karina. I don't know if you have ever heard of her, but Karina, if you check her on the website, it's like aupair.dkk. The Aupair Denmark. If you check Aupair Denmark, it will come. Or you can also check the family you sent to me. I don't think they are like much for me, but I would love to get another family if that's possible. And when I saw like my contract was ending, like when you are in, it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter if you are in Netherlands. It doesn't matter if you're in Kenya. But normally the visa here take like 3 months. So, and then it was like 3 months remaining, 3 months and a half. And then I was like, okay, maybe I can just go with the other family, the African family. So I did that, and then I texted that host mom and I told her, hey, are you still interested for me to come to au pair for you? And she was like, yes. But during that time, her attitude changed. She became a complete different person. So it's like when we were having the first conversation, everything was so easy and flowing really well. But and then she told me, when you come to Denmark, just know that here there is no au pair. Mostly the families, they need you to help with the house chores, which is true. Even the house I am, most of the host family in Denmark, they require for you to help them with house chores. I don't mind it. I mean, home we do a lot of work. When you go to Dubai, you will do a lot of housework. So for me, it was not a problem. But the only thing that was not good for us is the way we were communicating, which I will get back to that later. So, and then the lady proceeded with my paperwork. and my visa did not got approved when I was still there, so I had to go back in Kenya. So I went back in Kenya without knowing if my visa will get approved or not. I stayed home. I went to Kenya on October 4th, and then I stayed home for like a week and a half, and then my visa to Denmark got approved. So then I came to Denmark. I traveled to Denmark around December. I was supposed to travel in October, but that previous host mom, she was in Mozambique. But she told me, no, you cannot go to Denmark because it's only my husband in the house, and I want you to go with me. She booked a flight for me to travel with her on December, which she wanted me to go with her on January. But during that time, because my contract was leading, I was staying with her, and I told her, then you have to provide the money if I'm gonna stay home, because I was not prepared to stay home like that. I told her then she has to provide the money, the one I will use when I was in Kenya. And instead of doing that, she booked a flight, and I came here on December. I came here on December 20th. I stayed with her December and January, and those days they were like, they took forever for me. The place I was staying, it was far away from Copenhagen, and I didn't know anyone there. It was during winter, and the host mom was making things difficult for me, so it was very hard for me. It was very difficult for me, and I decided to do a rematch. So I wrote on Facebook, and I started writing to the families. So me and that lady, it's a whole story, so I'm just gonna explain why I can. So me and that lady, we decided to go apart, and I came to this family, the one I am with them now. So I've been staying with this family. During that time, they hosted me and as a guest in the house, but I was staying with them for some few days, and then I was staying with their mom-in-law for a few days because I was not still approved to stay with them. So when you change a host family in Denmark, you have to reapply the visa again. And the visa that and it doesn't mean like if I came here on December and I applied my visa here on February, that my visa will start again. No, it will keep going, but you have to reapply again. So I got approved on April 11th, but March and February I was staying with this family. So I stayed with them on March, and February I was renting like a place to stay. When I was staying with the mother-in-law of my host mom, I was still paying some money. So I was still paying some of the money because she lent the places where I was staying, and it's good to contribute. I mean, life is not for free, so you have to help where you can. Okay, like living is, I don't know how to say, but you have to help. I mean, if someone is hosting you in your place, then you can pay for them. Just do it. So that's what I did, and I've been with this host family, and yeah, that's how I ended up here. So the whole journey of au pairing in Denmark, it's when you're waiting for your visa, it's quite difficult because you have to wait longer. It's the same that goes with the Sweden, if you have to wait longer. So guys, I would love to help you if only I can, but I'm not in a position to, so I can only help you with a question that you may ask. But I will like to say that when you ask me questions about Nina Care, just know that I'm no longer with Nina Care, and I cannot how do I say it? Like when you are with Nina Care, they have this WhatsApp group, you are added, but once you leave them, you are removed from those groups, those WhatsApp groups. So I have no idea how they are working right now. If you want to au pair in the Netherlands, if you are 18 to 25 and you would like to au pair in the Netherlands, I would advise you, if you have any questions, email them, and ask them the question that you might have,